Kaugnay po ng balitang yan, makakapanayam natin si dating DENR Secretary Gina Lopez live mula sa kanyang tahanan sa Quezon City. Magandang gabi po, Ma'am Gina, Secretary Lopez.
Hi, Jessica.
Mukhang kumusta ho? Mukhang dinadaan nyo sa kanta, pakanta-kanta yung inyong dinadala after yesterday's rejection. Nakatulog ho ba kayo?
I've been so busy, grabe, no? Last night, BBC interviewed me, and this morning, I don't know, like every 10 minutes may rage. I've never been so busy. Yeah. But, so I'm overwhelmed by the support, actually. Talagang, touched ako.
So, hindi ho kayo masyadong affected dun sa inyong rejection kahapon, despite the fact na you said you were caught by surprise because you thought yung numbers, you had the numbers. Akala nyo, mas marami yung boboto for your confirmation.
I thought I had the numbers because when we talked to people, parang there were enough people there who would vote for principal, sa prinsipyo nila. But I think what happens also in Congress is like a, I don't know the term for it, it's like a collegial club, and then they decide to vote together. And so it's like a unspoken, I don't know, they all vote together. And then since the head of the Commission of Appointments is Zamora, whose family is a minor, you know, it's like you either vote together, it's an unspoken something. That's how it is. And it actually gives them more power.
Sabi nyo nga ho dun sa inyong press conference kahapon, big business won dito sa round na ito with you. No? What was your basis for saying that? Ano po ang basis ninyo?
Well, it wasn't a vote on principle. It was clearly a vote because I was going against mining interests. And that's not all I do, no? Yung goal ng DNR under my watch is to go developmental. My passion is really working on the ground to alleviate the poverty. But you cannot naman sit by and see all this is happening. I even have here the constitutional thing on social justice. I mean, the Constitution itself stands for social justice. So everything, lahat ng ginawa ko is for social justice. I don't know, I can read it to you. You know, it's like Jessica, you have laws, and you have bad laws, and then you have social justice. And so you want to bridge the gap between the bad laws and social justice. One way to do it is legislation. Another way to do it is executive action, presidential action. And then another way to do it is what I've done, executive action, where I put the directive, no, that the miners should pay the farmers for the damage that they've done. No? Parang what's wrong with that? Yeah. Silang gumawa ng damage, and they're gonna make so much money. No?
You made a very serious allegation against our legislators, yung mga miyembro po ng Commission on Appointments, by saying that big business won here. Ang insinuation po nun, mukhang big business was able to work on our legislators para kontrahin po kayo. Siyempre, ang additional insinuation po niyan is, ang additional insinuation po niyan ay na-impluensyahan itong ating mga legislator para i-reject po kayo. I think I want to focus on that. Kung meron po kayong ebidensya to prove that, Secretary Lopez?
It was not a vote on principle. It was clearly not a vote on principle. It was not a vote for the common good. I have the experience of 40 years of eradicating poverty, alleviating the poverty, to care for the environment. We have done so much, and the public was behind us, and yet it's vested interest. Clearly. I have no doubt about it at all.
Kasi some of them,
if you look at it.
Some of them po kasi, like Senator Lacson, also Congressman Zamora, no? Ang sabi ho nila, kaya kayo ni-reject nila is because of competence, yung mga ilang action nyo daw po na ginawa na labag sa batas, kulang daw po kayo sa qualifications. Wala ho silang sinasite or any denial whatsoever dun sa punto nyo na big business was behind your rejection.
Okay. Jessica, can I read some things to you?
Sige po.
Is that okay?
Go ahead po.
Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. In the Constitution, it says that the Congress shall give the highest priority to measures that protect, this is constitutional, to protect and enhance the right of the people to dignity, reduce social inequalities, by equitably diffusing wealth and political power for the common good. This is in the Constitution. And to this end, the state shall regulate the acquisition, ownership, and use and disposition of property and its increments. What am I doing wrong? The suspensions? I mean, okay, then look at this. Section 2, Article 2. The state shall promote social justice in all phases of national development. So by asking the miners to give money to the farmers, that's going against the Constitution? Okay, Article 12, the economy, Section 1. The goals of the national economy, are a more equitable distribution of opportunities, income, wealth, a sustained increase in the amounts of goods and services as the key, Jessica, to raising the quality of life for all. What am I doing? Okay, look at this. Social justice here, Article 12, Section 2 again. All lands of the public domain, waters, minerals, coal, petroleum, all lands shall be under all exploration, development, and utilization of natural resources shall be under the full control and supervision of the state. I'm just following the Constitution. Okay, next again, social justice as constitutional mandate. The President may enter into agreements with foreign companies. However, they must follow the general terms and conditions provided by law based on real contributions to economic growth. I mean, there were violations. And what's the contribution of mining to our economy? 0.004% economic growth. 95% of the money they raise goes out of the local economy. And then they have mining in our watersheds affecting our quality of life. What am I doing against the Constitution? And these esteemed gentlemen in the CA, instead of fighting for constitutional rights, they argue this, and this on why I'm giving money to the farmers. Tell me that they're doing the right thing. It's disgusting. Sorry, I'm really very disgusted, because why don't they argue? I mean, we spent an hour and a half why I'm giving money to the farmers. Come on. And then City Nickel is filing a case against me in the Obusan because I gave money to the farmers. What's that all about? Why don't they talk about the social injustice that mining causes? That 95% of the local economy, of the profits they make, goes out of the local economy. Talk about that. That 82% of the net income they make goes to them. Talk about that. Why don't we value all the destruction that they use? They talk about taxes. I mean, watch my thing on Facebook, the destruction to human life, to the future of individuals. Can you buy that? I mean, the children that have suffered, the 78 children with brain disease, buy that. Tell me. And I'm just following social justice. And these esteemed gentlemen who are elected by the people to promote social justice have failed us. And I'll say it blatantly. They have failed us. Because they're saying I have not qualified because I'm following the Constitution. I advise this esteemed gentleman, you're talking about my qualifications. Why don't you read the Constitution like I'm reading now? Okay, and what else even NEDA itself says? The Constitution is not just a piece of paper. And if there are conflicts between an activity and the Constitution prevails. Okay, and then in the Rio Convention, the Philippine government signed that. And in the Rio Convention, very clear that in the event of there's a conflict between one agency and another, and the regulator is mandated, in fact, has committed to sign to the precautionary principle. What is the precautionary principle? When there's a community that is madidismaya sila, and then there's a conflict of interest, it is the duty, in this case, of the mining companies to prove they're not destroying the environment. I have to prove that they're destroying it. They should prove that they are not. And when I ask that they pay for the damage which they have caused, you're going to file a case against the ombudsman Come on! Why don't you see the damage you have done to thousands of farmers and fishermen over decades? Why don't you look at that? And you blame me, and then these congressmen and senators have an old boys club and work together and fight against the benefits of the country? Tell me we're going to have a country that sees the light of day. Tell me if this is the way our lawmakers think and act. Tell me. I blame them and I accuse them. I have all the data here on the constitution of the country. Tell me. I am upset because I am upset.
Nakapag-express na ho ba kayo ng inyong hinanakit, sama ng loob, dun po sa mismong nag-appoint po sa inyo sa pwestong yan, si President Duterte. Nakapag-usap na ho ba kayo since yesterday, Secretary?
I want to see na nga the President. Okay. Jessica, you know, with me what you see, I'm really not a politician. No? And I will tell you honestly from my heart. You know, when I went around, before there was the presidential election, I went to all the candidates because I wanted to make sure na aalagaan nila yung kalikasan. Of all the, I mean, I liked all of them, but the president was iba eh.
Pardon me, Secretary.
Ayaw niya yan.
Pardon me, Secretary, sisingit lang ho ako. Kasi you didn't answer my question. Natawagan na ho ba kayo ni Presidente? Medyo odd po yun.
Ay, hindi pa, darling eh.
Hindi pa kayo nakakapag-usap.
I want to see him na nga eh.
Not even a phone call? Not even a phone call?
I texted Bongo and I said, Bong, I really need to beat your butt. Because I wanna tell him, well, I wanna thank him for the honor and the privilege of serving his administration. But Jessica, sayang talaga eh, kasi we started developmental works in DNR. If we remain as regulatory, you know, you can't save the environment if you don't go development. You can't. Unless people, kung walang pakinabang ang mamamayan, kung nagdudusa sila, bakit nila aalagaan ng kalikasan? Jessica, kung masisira ang kalikasan, sino ang nagdudusa? Sino? The first agency, the first sector that suffers through the destruction of the environment are the poor. It's the poor.
Okay. Ang hirap lang po nitong I can imagine ito pong dinadala nyo ngayon, Secretary Lopez, because you were in it, you were in government, you were in the best position to do something, and then suddenly now, wala na kayo doon sa poder, wala na kayo sa pwesto. So ang tanong mo siguro ngayon, paano nyo ho dadalhin itong dinadala nyo ngayon na you have so much, you have rage, you're so upset, but you know, you can channel this positively, di ba? Pero how? That you're out of government. Out of the best position to do something. Ano pong balak niyong gawin ngayon?
Jessica, this is what I feel, itong feeling ko. No? I feel the future of the country should necessarily depend on the consciousness of its people. And ako, ang feeling ko, kung there are enough people that know and love and feel and care for the environment, and if they love enough to do, and they care enough to do, kasi kung wala naman ginagawa, we can make this country a better place to live in. Then maybe we will have better politicians. Then maybe politicians will stop cringing at business interests. Maybe they will, because that's what they've done. I mean, how can all of Congress vote the same way? Don't they have a sense of principle? I mean, why is there this unspoken thing that you should all vote the same way? So why do we have 24 people there in a commission on appointments when all of Congress have this unspoken thing that you all vote the same way? And what's that all about?
And for the first time,
why do you all have to vote the same way?
And for the first time po yata, secret yung botohan. So a lot of people are now wondering.
Why secret?
A lot of people na po are wondering kung totoo bang 16-8 yung naging botohan at totoo ba yung 8 na nag-declare na bumoto for you to stay as DNR Secretary, talaga hubang tama yung mga lumabas na pangalan? Kasi may mga senators po na nagsabi they voted for you, no? Soto, Pangilinan, Ejercito, Legarda, Drilon, Recto, Aquino, and that's already 7. So isa na lang dapat. Sabi ni Pacquiao, he voted for you, at sabi rin ni Congresswoman Sandy Ocampo, she voted for you. That's 9. So it doesn't add up. Did you lose sleep over this na posible raw, according to media outfits now, baka may nagsinungaling na nagsabi, bumoto for you, pero actually, the numbers don't add up. So may isa hong nagsinungaling dun sa mga nagsabing they were for you, and in fact, they did not vote for you. Did you lose sleep over this, Secretary Lopez?
No, I just feel, kasi with me, what you see is what you get, Jessica. If I say something, I do it. And if I don't like you, I really won't. So to say, to be nice, and then to do something else, parang ang labo naman yan. No? I don't know with politics. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. My thing with Manny kasi is that in the last hearing, parang he shifted gear in the middle, and I don't know. I don't know, it's not fair for me to accuse. Unfortunately, it was secret balloting. But clearly, all of Congress voted as one bloc, and the head of that bloc is one of the biggest mining families in the country. Why is this person with business interests heading the Commission of Appointments? Why? So business interests are ruling the country? Is that how we should do? It's really sad, and this is environment, and my greatest passion is social justice. That's in the Constitution. You are faulting me for following the Constitution? Shame on you, lawmaker, shame on you. And you're telling me I don't have capabilities? I have experiences of removing poverty through care of the environment, Congressman Zamora. What qualification are you looking for? A person who horse trades? What kind of qualification are you looking for? Technical? I have really good scientists. I have really good lawyers. I have good technical people. I'm not a genius, but we all work together. Isn't integrity and isn't experience and development a prime and sufficient quality for leading the country? I mean, for leading the environment? What do you want? Congressman Zamora. And Jessica, can I say something else?
Yes,
because
go ahead.
they say, okay, my thing was defected, so mining stocks soar. Hello? Is that what's important? Who cares about GDP? Who cares about stocks if our people suffer? Tell me. Is that what it's all about? Just stocks and GDP? And guess what? Even the Constitution says that a key role to economic growth is social justice. And I had plans that, so Jessica, it's not only my dreams that are quashed, Jessica, and we were going to do many things with so many people. We were already, and I actually thought I had the numbers.
So if you were...
We are quite disappointed.
If you were to go back, to that day and time na you decided to accept the appointment of the president, if you're to start all over again from scratch, what would you do differently? Will you walk this same path again kahit alam nyo na po itong masakit na rejection po sa inyo, Secretary Lopez?
Actually, Jessica, nung ginawa ko ito, after the first hearing, nakita ang labo talaga, no? People are nice, they say they're nice, tapos ibang ginagawa. Then I saw that nakita ko talaga, very unpredictable yung politics. So I decided, now that I have the platform, and now that I have the power, in quotation marks, lahat ng kailangan dapat gawin, we should do it. So we put together a policy framework, banned open pit mining, which is horrible. And then withdrew 75 MPSAs in watershed areas, closed down, I want to close down 22 mines, and then put forth the studies for a green economy. So I didn't think that, I didn't want to do things kasi baka ma-confirmed ako, no? I wanted to do things na baka hindi ma-confirm, so let me do everything just in case. Because after this, if I don't, it's true enough, buti na lang I did everything already, di ba? Because if I didn't get confirmed and I didn't do anything, I'd feel really bad that I held down on anong dapat gawin kasi inisip ko, kailangan ako ma-confirm.
So kung
hindi naman ako ganun. Kailangan, I would do it again, sweetheart.
Kung i-appoint uli kayo sa gobyerno, knowing what you know now, na sabi nyo nga, hindi ka sigurado sa mga nakakausap nyo, and then they're so nice, yun pala, they're stabbing you behind the back. Will you join government again? Will you join government again, Secretary Lopez? Or this is it? Ayaw nyo na? Sunog na kayo?
I don't like, I mean, I'm not interested in the Senate, Jessica. I'm not even interested in the Congress because I'm really more of an action person eh. Ang nagustuhan ko sana sa DNR kasi may maraming pera. And so I don't, you know, kasi sa where my previous work, lagi ako naghahanap ng pera. Eh dito ang dami-daming pera. Ang problema ay gamitin sa mabuting paraan. And for me, that was exciting, no? If, you know, you live once and then you don't live forever, so it's exciting. I mean, I would have, if I would have had chance again, I would say yes. I still have very sincere regard for the president. I feel he's a really good man. That's yung feeling ko, no? And I feel that he's sincere, and I don't think it's usual that you have a president that can step on business interest. Like, he's really walang takot at all. So that's why I said, sana he'll be the DNR secretary na lang. No? Oh, let's see. But Jessica, I want to say that, I mean, I love GMA. You've been great. I mean, GMA, I just love you, you know. One of your cameramen was singing today, you know. And I love the Filipino. Grabe, you know, in social media. I mean, the outpouring of this was my first time to really feel the heart of the Filipino. They're sobrang mapuso, all walks of life. And not only the poor, rich also. I had chairmen of banks, you know, of big upscale institutions, just pouring, just grabe talaga. So with this kind of thing, I think that there's hope, no?
Thank you. On that note, very positive note,
Yeah, darling,
despite your very negative experience sa gobyerno. On that positive note, we'd like to thank you, Secretary Lopez, for your time ngayong gabi. Maraming salamat po and magandang gabi po sa inyo.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.